Hello, welcome to our second video and it is a winter video because winter आ चुकी है. अभी नवंबर है. It is the temperature reads -4 what feels like -12 and here we are out in the cold trying to give you winter tips. So
While we ourselves are freezing here.
so so for today's winter tips we have got 5 essentials that you will need to survive the cold, and those are
So the jacket, the winter boots, cap, gloves, and of course scarf, and also the layering and the inners and all of that.
तो 5 से ज़्यादा होगा ना फिर.
That's bonus.
So before we get started, let me show you of what the current winter scenario looks like. Though it's snowing in most of Ontario today, luckily downtown में इतना बर्फ नहीं है, which is why हम निकल आए एक कॉफ़ी पीने और आपको थोड़ा downtown दिखाने. So let's get started. एंड वी आर बैक. बाहर हो रही थी बहुत ठंड और इसलिए हम चुपचाप घर आ गए कि बाकी का वीडियो हम आराम से थोड़ा घर पे बैठ के इन द वार्मथ ऑफ आवर होम वी विल बी एबल टू एक्सप्लेन थिंग्स बेटर. और आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें दिखानी भी थी तो हमने बोला कि बेस्ट यही होगा कि हम घर चले जाएं और आराम से बैठ के बाकी का वीडियो बनाएं. तो शुरू करते हैं with our list of 5 things which are winter essentials to survive this cold, starting with jackets.
Jacket.
So, the number one on the list is of course a winter jacket. And when we talk about winter jackets, I think both of us will recommend that you get yourself a nice parka jacket.
Yes.
A parka jacket basically covers you below your waist and typically keeps you warmer than a bomber jacket which will be up to your waist. And parka jackets are also more insulated and come with a down lining. A down lining is made of duck and goose feather, but आजकल सिंथेटिक डाउन लाइनिंग भी आती है. 3M जैसी कंपनीज वो बनाती हैं एंड दे आर मच लाइटर, सो इट कीप्स योर जैकेट मच लाइटर एंड ईजियर फॉर यू टू बी वॉकिंग अगेंस्ट द विंड एंड द वेदर कंडीशंस विद अ लाइटर जैकेट इंस्टेड ऑफ अ हेवी वन. So when it comes to winter jackets, I think we went shopping in most of the malls, starting from Eaton Centre in Toronto, and then we landed in the premium outlet malls at Halton Hills as well as Vaughan Mills.
So would you recommend a down feather jacket or a synthetic one which is lighter?
I personally like the lighter jackets because as it is with the when you get dressed for winter you are layered and then you're wearing heavy boots and then a heavy jacket and then you're walking against these weather conditions, so it's easier कि अगर कपड़े लाइट हो तो you will face more things and more difficulty and it will be easier for you to travel. So a lighter jacket is of course much more preferred.
Got it.
So my jacket, let me tell you more details about it. I got my jacket from Columbia. It was on sale. The actual price of the jacket was $269 plus taxes, and I got it completely for $209, and which was I felt a great deal. It is a parka jacket. It has a down power rating of 650 plus, which is a great thing. Anything which is 650 and above should be good to handle the winters here, is what I have been told. अब वो तो जब सर्दियाँ आएंगी और पहन के बाहर निकलेंगे तो सच्चाई पता चलेगी. But that's what I've been told, and the jacket is pretty warm. It feels very secure.
And it's light.
And it is light. Yes, the insulation on it is lightweight insulation, so which really motivated me to get the jacket compared to the others. One important factor about buying your winter jacket is to get a furry hood, and most winter jackets here do come with it, so make sure you pick up the right jacket with a furry hood, because the furry hood does one great thing: it protects the wind from hitting your face. And here, when we are here, you will know the wind chills are worse than the winter itself, because like today's temperature was -4, but because of the wind it would feel like -12, and when that wind is hitting your face, no, it is not a great feeling. So you want to run away, and you'll be like, ye sardi nahi sahn hone wali mujhse. So, and this is not even winter yet, as we are being told. So Jan-Feb is when the real winter will hit, and इसलिए the furry hood really protects you from the wind, and also when it is snowing, it protects you from the snow flurries that might hit your head and your face. So it's good to have a furry hood. If it's extendable, even better, which was something that was there on my jacket, and I was lucky to find it. But for her jacket, we went to a store called Winners. And what did you get?
I got a jacket of Bachar, which is a long jacket. It goes beyond your knees, and it has got a zip which runs across the length, and it's a reversible zip. So in case you are walking or you are sitting and you find it difficult to sit or walk, you can unzip it from below, so it becomes very convenient to walk even when the jacket is all zipped up till your neck. It also has got tiny zips across the sides, so again it makes it very convenient for you to walk while you're zipped up in the jacket. And my jacket also has got a hood with the fur, like Ronak had mentioned. And let me tell you, the first snowstorm that happened last week, I was wearing it and I was walking in the snow, and I totally vouch for a parka jacket like that with a hood, because it did protect me from the snow flurries that was hitting me on my face. So yeah, I was totally protected, and I was warm. So totally recommend.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about women, and their jackets are usually longer. So once you're nicely jacketed and booted, you're very well covered, and और कुछ डरने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. And even with all these fancy things, is side का slit and all that is possible, ये I don't think is available for men. So women can really go ahead and find these kind of brilliant jackets.
Yeah, because we need to stay fashionable, even if we are all layered up. We need to be fashionable. So talking about fashion, there are occasions when we will have to wear dresses and skirts and all of that, right? We can't be just showing up in jeans and pants and leggings or track pants. So even when you're wearing a dress or a skirt or anything which is not pant, you can pair it up with long boots and the knee length jackets, and you'll be totally warm up.
Which brings me to one of the important points, is layering. Layering is really important during the winters, because whenever you're going to be indoors anywhere, whether it's in your home or your office buildings or anywhere else, in a restaurant or even transit for that matter, it is going to be toasty and warm, because everywhere the heat is cranked up, right? And which is why your jackets kept below, you'll be wearing layers, and that is going to be very, very important. So keep layering in a way that once you get rid of your jacket, you're still decently warm but not boiling hot. So keep that in mind when you're buying stuff for your winter wear. So coming to the second part, which is winter boots. So you want to start with yours?
Why not? So here I have some winter boots from Colombia, and if you can see, it's laced up. So once you pull the lace, it's going to be like really tight and nice, and it has got rubber soles, so it will definitely protect you from slipping and falling. And if you see the inner side, it is all fur lined, so it really keeps you warm. And in the snow, like today, in fact, I was not wearing the boots, and while we were out wearing just sneakers and normal cotton socks, my feet was really feeling cold, and I'm sure you would not want that to happen, because frostbite is what we call it, right? That is not something good to experience while you're here during the winter. So it's very essential that you get yourself winter boots like this. And because, like I mentioned, it is fur lined, so your feet are well warm and cozy and nice and protected.
And most of these winter boots are also waterproof, because
Yeah.
while walking in snow, you don't want ice cold water to be touching your feet. So that is important. I'll show you what I got. I got this pair from Pajar, and the good thing about them is instead of lace-ups, they are zip-ups. So it's a little more convenient to wear and remove them. They're completely thermal lined, and apart from the great rubber sole, they also have ice cleats. So basically, if you're walking on ice which is slippery, these cleats can really grip onto them, and it's like having spikes on your shoes, which will protect you from slipping. And these can be folded back when they're not in use. So that was a great deal that I got. The good part is going to outlet malls and finding these things is we got those for 140. These of course were slightly more expensive. They were 290.
Right.
Yes. So we both got a good pair of boots so that we don't slip and fall on the ice that will be happening around. अभी तक तो ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी है, but देखते आगे चल के कैसा होगा.
So for boots, you can check out stores like DSW, Globo, and Browns.
Yeah. Now coming to the next thing, which is winter caps.
So I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, this is a Columbia cap that I have got from Winners.
Yeah.
It's just a plain woolen cap which I got for $15. It keeps you warm, but I would suggest that while it's snowing here, you get yourself something like this, which is fleece lined, because that will actually keep you warm. And the cutest part of this has got a furry ball, which is a detachable ball. You can, if you want to look cute and nice, you can fix it up, or if you don't want, you can just remove it. And with this, I got a matching scarf along with this, and both the cap and the scarf was from Pajar, and again I got this from Winners.
Yeah.
And we got it only for $80.
Yeah, and in my case, I got this from North Face. This is again a lined cap, and it's really warm. It typically protects you from the wind hitting your head, and it also, because these are long enough, they cover your ears, which brings me to another point. Along with the cap, I got these earmuffs, which are really handy, because जब बहुत जोर की हवा आती है ना, तो कान में बहुत ठंड लगती है. और कान, it's good to cover your ears, because once your ears go cold, you feel colder, and I have a problem when I get too cold in the ears, they start paining. So I have to really keep them covered. Luckily, I got these at Dollarama for $2, and so did you, right?
Yeah. So like I mentioned, we need to be fashionable, right? We can't be wearing such stuff. We need to look cute and nice, and so this is what I have got for myself from Dollarama, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing of this is it is foldable, so you can like nicely store it up. And this, although I mean the similar earmuffs are available everywhere, not just Dollarama. We had seen it in Nordstorm, Saks House, as well as Winners and everywhere. But this I got from Dollarama for $4, and this works. This really works. So totally worth.
Yeah, and once you've covered your head and everything, it's time to cover your hands. So the next item on our list is gloves. Because जब ठंड पड़ रही हो ना और आपकी उंगलियां आप फील ना कर पाओ तो लगता है हाथ ही गायब हो गए हैं, तो इसीलिए बहुत ज़रूरी है gloves. You want to show yours before I show mine?
So these again winners. I think they should,
This is not a sponsored video, guys. But
No.
I'll be more than happy if winners start sponsoring us.
I know. So these are leather gloves which are very nicely lined, fleece lined, right? That's how I call it. So these will keep you really warm, but only I won't say negative, but I was not very happy with the touch screen thing, because it was, most of the time it was not working. But the main thing is it was really warm. It was my hands were nice and warm and cozy wearing these. So gloves again is a must. So try, whenever you're looking for gloves, try and see for these fleece lined gloves, and you'll be well sorted.
I got myself a pair of leather gloves. These look pretty decent. They are also very well lined. They're woolen lined, so they're pretty warm. I still haven't gotten a chance to test these. I had another pair which was from Colombia. They were supposed to be heated, but I don't think the thermal lining in this is helping much, because when we went out and I tried these, my hands were still getting cold. Though they say this should help, we will only find out with time. They are also touchscreen lined, and I doubt any of these touchscreen lined gloves do their job, because none of the touchscreens seem to be operating properly with them. Either our hands are so cold inside that the heat is not coming through, or I don't know what the tech is, but it definitely is not working. So yeah, gloves are important because you wouldn't want your hands to go numb, because once you start losing feeling in your fingers, it becomes really difficult for you to understand that what is going on in your life. So it is important to keep feeling them. And touchscreen or no touchscreen, I would recommend get a nice fleece-lined gloves. Keep your hands warm. Coming to the next item on our list, scarves. And scarves are really important. And we will begin with...
Again, I will start.
Yes.
Okay, so this one I had shown you earlier itself. This is from Bajaj. So the necessity of scarf is when you are walking out, when you're out and you're walking and it's windy, even when the hood is, the furry hood is protecting you from the snow fleece and snow flurries and all of that. But I think it's very essential to keep your face covered as much as possible. So you can get hold of such scarves, which are beautiful to look at, amazing to feel. It's really cozy and nice, and you can just cover yourself and
Daku Mangal Singh ban sakta.
Yeah. Cute little Daku Mangal Singh. And these again we had got it from Nordstrom Rack, and this is from brand Steve Madden, and we had got it for only $20. So it's all there, and it was from Nordstrom Rack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the beauty about scarves is when the wind is blowing and you have covered yourself up, right, from head to toe, but your face is still exposed. And once that face is exposed and the wind starts blowing into your face, ये चेहरा भी नम होना शुरू हो जाता है. It's like आप अगर डेंटिस्ट के पास गए हो और डेंटिस्ट ने आपको इंजेक्शन लगा के नम कर दिया एंड हाउ यू कांट फील योर लिप्स. So basically वैसा वाला फीलिंग आता है where you don't know whether your lips exist anymore or not. So it's always advised that you wear a scarf and you cover your neck up also, because the jackets, even though they are zipped up till here, sometimes air can go in, and that air is cold, so your neck starts feeling really cold. So to save your neck as well as your face, it's important that even if it's a simple scarf like this is a simple woolen scarf, this is nothing fancy, you just put it around your neck and remind yourself of Rajkumar, Jani, ye chaku hai. and the easy part is to cover your face while walking so that at least your nose and your lips are protected and you don't feel that cold. बाकी बच गई आंखें. अब आंखों का तो कोई solution अभी तक मिला नहीं है. I've heard you get windproof glasses and all, but we haven't yet got those. And अभी तक ज़रूरत नहीं लगी है. But hopefully इसी में इतना ही ढक के पूरा winter निकल जाएगा. That is what we are hoping for.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So of course this is going to be our first winter here in Canada, and as we go along we will be showing you our journey and hopefully showing you that whether we survived with all of this or not. And I hope I do because बहुत दोस्तों ने recommend किया था हमें ये सब चीज़ें लेने के लिए. अगर तो इनसे काम नहीं चला तो उनको बहुत पिटाई होने वाली है because बहुत पैसे खर्चा हो गए. और अगर चल गया so of course we're going to thank them a lot for being there for us and guiding us the right way, right?
Right.
So that's it. That's what we have for our second video. As a bonus tip, we did want to talk about thermals.
Yeah.
So you want to tell them about thermals?
Yeah, so for I think even for men it's there. So for women, there are various versions of thermals available, and if you want to go for for thermals, there you'll get at Uniqlo, and they have got degrees of thermals, in the sense, I don't know how to put it across,
levels of warmth.
Levels of warmth. So there is like winter heated and warm heated, and levels like that. So you can choose from them, and you can select which one would suit you more. And for leggings, you also get fleece lined leggings, which are really comfortable, and either you can wear it below your pants, or you can just wear it by itself with a sweater on top, and then layer it up with a jacket and all of that. So women specifically, I would say, with regards to thermals, you're all well sorted out here. You have got various options to choose from, and once you have the thermals, once you wear thermals inside, you'll be even more protected and warm. So no worries on that.
Yeah, and abhi tak for me, I've been wearing thermals that I got from India. So abhi tak I haven't found the need to wear thermals yet. At least not on top, because it's well layered, right? I mean, even today it feels like -12 or going out in -4. It's just a simple plain round collar t-shirt with a sweater and a jacket on top, which was not even a winter jacket, and it is manageable, right? And which is what I say, that it's important to layer here, and if you layer right, then I don't think thermals are a necessity. Yes, under your jeans you might need it once it becomes colder. You might need a pair of thermal trousers or thermal underpants that will keep you warm, because I know while your feet might be toasty with your winter boots, there is certain amount of exposure on your legs that will still happen. So it is advisable to get these thermals, and you get, again, Uniqlo has good thermals available here, and so do many other brands, and they're easily available. So far I've survived with the Jockey brand that I got from India. I haven't felt the need, but in the future, if I feel that needs to change, I will come back and tell you guys on what you should buy.
And for women, the fleece lined tights that I was talking about, you get it in Winners. I think these are the stores that we have been to. If you have been to any other store and you got a good deal, or you have heard of it, do let us know in the comment section, and we will check that out and maybe share with you a review from our end.
Correct. And that brings an end to this video, and hopefully we will keep coming back and giving you more information as we settle down as newcomers in this new place, and as we move forward with our lives here in Canada. Hoping you find all this information useful and you come back to watch more of our videos. So please like, share and subscribe to our videos, and we will come back to entertain you as well as inform you about all the good decisions or bad decisions that we are making in our journey here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.